from the WBTW News Center, this is News 13 at 11. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening, I'm Aisha Khan. Thanks for joining us. Bob Chubak has a night off. Well, first up tonight, Landing Beach Mayor Aretha Pierce says independent test results prove she's innocent. Today at the J. Reuben Long Detention Center in Conway, Mayor Pierce told the media a drug test shows neither drugs nor alcohol were in her system when she was arrested on DUI charges in Marion County in September. Pierce hired the Palmetto Center for Law and Justice to investigate her DUI arrest. And now Pierce says the test results show there were no probable cause for her arrest.
I had no alcohol in me. As Mr. Webb pointed out, I blew the 0.00% before they did the drug test. And I did ask for the same sample that they were going to send off. I asked for a portion of that to have an independent investigation done. So my reaction is I'm not surprised at the results.
The hair follicle test shows there were no drugs in her system at the time of the arrest, as well as the past 6 months. And a urinalysis by SLED showed no alcohol was present either. Benny Webb, Ms. Pierce's attorney, says the tests are admissible in court. Count on us to keep you covered. Well, the new Florence Police Substation is up and running downtown. The facility is located at the corner of Dargan and Evans Street, not too far from the city-county complex. Several officers now work out of the substation, including members of the community action team. Those officers regularly walk the downtown streets, talking to business owners and shoppers. In addition, the substation is home to an electric vehicle officers use to patrol the area and monitor parking violations.
We're down here, we're actually out on foot. We're walking around, we're getting meet and greet, talking to people and getting to know them. We're not just riding around, we're actually right here in downtown, here to take care of any problems there are and just to establish a good relationships.
Florence police say since the substation opened, they've noticed an increase in the number of people shopping downtown and a decrease in number of minor traffic violations and crimes. Well, South Carolina health officials say they do have a plan for getting the new H1N1 flu vaccine to the groups that need it most. The highest priority groups are those that have had the most hospitalizations from the new flu. The priorities are pregnant women, people who live with or care for infants younger than 6 months old, and young people from 6 months up to 24 years old. The state is sending vaccines to obstetricians and pediatricians.
We're going to do some big school vaccination campaigns. Most of those are starting just about the 1st, 2nd of November, and our goal is to have all the schools done by early December.
Adults with chronic conditions or weakened immune systems are also a priority. Well, here's some positive news. After weeks of rebuilding the Lake Robinson Haunted House in Hartsville, which opened for business earlier tonight. The haunted house, originally constructed in 1979, burned to the ground last month, just 1 month before the Lake Robinson Rescue Squad's largest annual fundraiser. Squad members, hundreds of residents, and local businesses banded together this past few weeks to rebuild the house. The house will be open every night from now on until Halloween. Well, it's been a rainy night for a lot of you, so to find out when the rain will let up and with your most accurate weekend forecast, meteorologist Lindsay Milborn has your latest forecast. Lindsay.
Aisha, we did see some showers out there earlier this evening, mainly in Horry and Georgetown County. So unfortunately, if you were at those high school football games, you probably got wet, but currently we're almost rain free. We're looking at one very tiny shower to the north of Whiteville across the border in North Carolina. And rain chances overnight will be slim at about 20%. They were slim today. However, because of that strong southerly breeze, some of those showers did stick around for quite a bit this evening, and where we did see some rain earlier tonight and was in the Florence area. Our photographer Curtis Graham did get a nice shot of a rainbow there. So if you were in Florence earlier this evening, hopefully you got a chance to see this. I know that's where the big game was tonight, so Matt will keep you updated on what happened there coming up a little later. Temperature wise, it's still warm out there. We did heat up today into the 80s in many places. We're holding in the upper 60s currently in Florence, 69 in Florence, 68 currently in Conway, and low to middle 70s at the beaches still. Tonight we'll bottom out in the upper 60s, so it won't be nearly as cool. In fact, it's about 15 degrees warmer than where we should be this time of year at night. As I mentioned, a warm day out there today. Storm trackers bringing in many above 80-degree temperatures. 83 in Bucksport, 84 in Surfside Beach, and even up to the north in the PD. 80s across the board, 80 in Lakeview and 81 in Quimby, as well as Florence. Now, on your Saturday, temperatures will be warm, but we will see an increase in cloud cover and also an increase in rain chances. A cold front off to the west of us will eventually approach the area early tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, if you live in the PD, you will see a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. In front of the system, currently there's not a whole lot of rain out there, but I do think as the heating of the day picks up tomorrow, again, that will help to fire off some showers and maybe even an isolated thunderstorm or two. But rain chances not as high as what we thought earlier in the week, between about 30 and 40%. The good news is behind the system, high pressure will briefly get a chance to build in, and after this cold front passes through, which most likely will happen tomorrow night, we will see the cloud cover starting to dissipate and rain chances dropping off. Here's your forecast headlines. Warm with a few showers out there tonight. Showers and thunderstorms in the forecast Saturday. Back to normal on Sunday, meaning temperatures near 70 degrees. But after Sunday, rain chances start to increase again, mainly from some tropical moisture that may get a chance to move some of that rain our way as we get into the early part of the work week, especially near the coast. But there's still a lot of uncertainty with that forecast, so we will keep you updated on that, of course, as we get through the weekend. Here's your future track. We are certain that cold front will pass through early tomorrow morning, so rain as well as scattered showers and thunderstorms will be developing across the area. Then eventually Saturday night, some clearing in those skies, and by Sunday we'll see partly cloudy skies with more moisture starting to creep back in from that tropical moisture I showed you. Tonight, upper 60s in the forecast, a few showers out there with winds out of the south at 10 to 15, little breezy at times, and tomorrow very breezy, especially near the coast. Winds between about 10 and 20 miles per hour, with temperatures above 80 degrees in Florence as well as Myrtle Beach. As I mentioned, back to normal Sunday, so we'll bring it down to about 70 degrees, upper 60s with the best chance of rain and maybe even a few thunderstorms appearing to be on Tuesday at the beaches. Low staying mild, no 30s or 40s in the forecast. And here's your inland forecast now, 30 to 40% chance of rain on Saturday, but Sunday cooling down about 10 degrees in the lower 70s.
Okay, great. Thanks, Lindsay. And that does it for this edition of News 13 at 11. Thank you so much for joining us, but stay right here. The Blitz is up next. Have a good weekend.